Hey Libra, what's up, what's good, what's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. I missed you guys, but spring break is over, so we back. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread with the Light Seers Tarot, y'all's favorite co-host, Remnar. Okay, big yawn. Anything else you want to say to the people? That's all he's got. All right, current energy, Queen of Swords. Libra energy. I feel like you're just in a place where you're trying to think logically. You're not trying to let your emotions get to you. Notice how she's got her cup of water locked up down here. Just trying to think logically. Four of Wands. Ooh, I like it. Oh, I love the Four of Wands. Okay, so incoming Four of Wands, foundation, Two of Pentacles. Do you know why it's the Two of Pentacles, though? I know it can be topsy-turvy. Maybe you're in a position where you need to make a final decision. It's a final flush out is what I'm hearing. Like a final release of something. Like this is actually the last time you're going to cry about it. This is the last time you're going to purge vocally about it. This is the last, you know what I mean? The last of it. Anyways, this is the second half of eclipse season is coming up. That eclipse was just the first half of it. We have a whole nother eclipse. So things that are coming in temporarily or leaving temporarily, that temporarily is about to be up. We still have a couple, like, it's not happening right away, but for some of you, within the next couple of weeks, it's taking place. So that's before the second eclipse is finalized, which is wonderful, because that means that you're going to have time to stabilize this new energy. And when that eclipse happens, it's going to be smooth transition for you because you're doing it all right at the beginning. Let's get it done now so that we can relax, rest. Okay. Just be careful of burnout. You would know if that's for you. That part of the message isn't for everyone. Recent past, Eight of Swords. You've been in your mind about something. You've been in your head about something. I heard something isn't right. Something isn't right. More. There needs to be more. There should be more. Why isn't there more? How do we get more? Let's do that. So you're making a final decision on something being more. And how exactly to do that. This is also you guys letting go of all the negative thoughts that have been holding you back. I think you're starting to recognize... You're starting to recognize how solid you are, how powerful you are, even when it's just you there. Why? Because it's not just you ever. You always have spirit. I'm rocking with my higher self. I'll never be alone. Yes. I got money in the bank. What you think? What you thought? I'm loving all this energy. I'm clearing bitches out. I ain't stressing manifested. Listen, I'm telling you, that song... I can relate it to so much right now. Crowning. What's crowning for Libra? Mind you, this is a bunch of minor arcana. So this is like day to day for now. Temporary. Again. Couple of weeks. I'm also getting clearing out the home, cleaning out the home, or like a friends list. Somebody... Okay. Something that has a home. So I'm getting like web browser stuff too. Okay, online stuff. But you're cleaning it out, right? Maybe there's a playlist with some music that just doesn't make you feel good. You don't really want to listen to that song anymore. It's old. It's boring. I'm also getting old clothing that you haven't worn in a minute. Just donate it. Fake it. Facebook Marketplace. Goodness. Sell it, right? There's so many options. There's so many things you can do. There's something about holding on to stagnant energy that you're clearing out. If you're not going to fix it, throw it away. Ooh, I feel like somebody's mother just came through. I feel like I sounded like mom, 100%. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. In your mind space, 9-9, that's extremely promising. 9s are all about wish fulfillment. Yes, you're fine. But 9s are also very much about karma and fire energy. 9s are all about fire energy. It happens to be a 9 year. It happens to be a dragon year for the Chinese zodiac, which I don't know if that's 9 or not, but I do know that that's fire. You're the fire. You're the fire. You are the fountain. You are the cup. You are the water. You are the air. You are... Somebody's on that one journey that... Oh, goodness. How exactly is that described? I am one. We are one. Like, we're all one. It's like we come down here to split up and we all go through things, and then we meet back up and we tell each other what we went through and how fun it was. And it's the one collective, the one consciousness. One isn't the word, is it? There is some construction going on. I'm sorry, that was just so loud. My actual heart stopped for a second. I thought they were done because it started to rain. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Even on your own, that fire, you are... You are that mint. You are... Fuck being a snack. You're the whole entree. Like, there's something so... I've never met anyone like you. I bet you've heard that your entire life. I've never met anybody like you. You challenge me. You make me think. You inspire me. Yeah, you know. You know why? Because it has to do with your communication. And it starts with self. Everything is shaking for me. I don't know what they're doing, but it's been loud and beep, beep, beep all day. So that was actually my original message coming in, was under construction. And that's exactly what this looks like. We're clearing out the debris, old dust, old residual energy, stuff that just doesn't serve you anymore. I am hearing, ladies, somebody split ends. Go ahead and just get a trim. You don't have to color. You don't have to cut. You don't have to perm. You don't have to do all the stuff. It's okay to just get a trim. I don't know who that's for. Also, there's somebody here that really wants to do bangs. It's the curtain bang. But get the clip on and fuck with that for a minute before you actually cut your hair. But it's the curtain bang that you want. So random. So random. 8 of Pentacles. Why is that the fear, worry, concern? Curiouser and curiouser. 8, 8, 9, 9. 6 of Swords. Ace of Cups. This is wild. Ace of Swords. Tower. I'm not even surprised the way that fell. Strength. Queen of Cups. Chariot. You're not going to be able to fight this. King of Swords. Oh, hold on. That actually says some things. 7 of Wands. He doesn't want to. He's not ready. Justice. Somebody's getting their cake and wants to share it with you. That's exactly what this is. And your gut, your intuition here is just so... You can't fight this. You can feel it in your bones and your soul. Through and through. You can't fight this. The goal here, Ace of Cups, the goal is what you truly want, what makes you happy, and clearing out anything that is in the fucking way, which is exactly why we've got the Tower, you've got the Ace of Swords, and you got the King of Wands. I almost said Knight. That's a king. They're all kings and queens on the table. Anyways, he's the one that rolls up his sleeves and gets stuff done. He is the leader. The Tower is clearing away. The Ace of Swords is clearing away. It's almost like if whatever, see, and that's why I didn't like it being there, but I know exactly why it's here. But this is what you're fixing. This is what you're working on. There is a fear, worry, concern with your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, what that entails, what that's asking of you, how much it's asking of you. Okay, there's something that maybe it seems a little too woo-woo for you. Maybe there's something it's taking a lot of time and energy. Maybe there's something that maybe you don't have the finances for it right now, but there's other ways. There's other ways. And I kind of feel like you're being challenged to find another way, even if that means you got to put a little blood, sweat, and tears into it. Yeah. You got to be willing to fight those nasty thoughts that tell you you're not perfect. You are not good enough. You're not skinny enough. You're not tall enough. You're not, now I'm hearing, I got to be strong. I got to be wiser. Yeah. Sorry. Now the song is just going to play in my head for a moment. But that's what it is that you're fighting here. And I think part of what's helping you fight it is the universe coming in. If anybody listens to Miley Cyrus, that Wrecking Ball song, I could not stand that song personally. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I did not like that song. But that's exactly the type of energy that this is, coming in like a wrecking ball. Like the universe, this is what those eclipses do. They eclipse things in, they eclipse things out. And then they shake it all about, right? No, I'm just kidding. But there really is some full circle moments here that are taking place. Now, just because this process, the first part of the eclipse and the next part of the eclipse, is only a few weeks' time, that does not mean that what we're talking about coming in and leaving is only stuff that's been moving in the last few weeks around you. This could be stuff that has been around since childhood. But this eclipse, for some reason, this one is the one where you're finally letting go of that stuff. Now, I think part of the reason you're so worried, you're so scared, is because of the negative thoughts. These swords, these thoughts, I feel like it's stuff that happened in the past that you're worried about repeating itself. And that's why the Page of Wands is here. But the Page of Wands, I love that it's the Page of Wands, because this guarantees a new beginning. This is a new path. You have not stepped foot on this trail yet. You might think you have because it looks a lot like another trail. You have not set foot on this trail yet, but you're about to. Okay? The Page of Wands is also the very beginning of what could be another very, very long journey. Okay? What do they say about a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step? The Page of Wands is the first step. And that's what's in the near future for you here. You're so worried about it, but at the same time, you can't fight it. You can't fight it. I think you're maybe worried about... Yeah, no, it is. It's the past repeating itself. That's what you're worried about. But I think that's why the King of Swords is showing up, because that's what comes after the Queen. A level up. You're leveling up. Congratulations. You passed the test. You learned the lesson. On to the next phase. Please keep in mind, new levels, new devils. Oh, that makes a lot of sense why we had the Seven of Wands and Justice after that. So there is this automatic protection over you. That's a part of your karma. Oh, a part of your karma. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm having a whole moment. This is really cool. at least for the time being, a part of your good karma, so dharma, that you have earned, that is essentially your higher self, is cashing in on at the moment, ATM, with protection. This totally feels like a video game. See, it's that whole Matrix thing that gets me sometimes. It actually messes with my head. But that's exactly what this is. This is a power up. It's ready to go, and your higher self clicked the power up. And now everything is like times 10 points or whatever. And the screen is flashing, and the music gets a little bit funner and louder and whatever, right? Actually, something about dancing is important here. Music could be important. Oh, music's always important. Maybe that's just me. I doubt it. 1111 is on the board. 11. Ooh, 3 of them. All right. I'm not saying this to scare you, but this is simply confirmation for somebody out there. There was somebody that wanted to come around, but they would have jacked your shit up. They would have really caused a wave. So choosing to avoid that was so wise, because literally right now, you would be in a much different place. Like your emotions, especially mentally, you would be in a much, much, much different place. I feel like someone keeps letting you down, but you keep on not giving up. You finally said no and meant it, and you second guessed it big time. It was really difficult. You almost called him back and been like, I'm just kidding. Come on, right? But you didn't. And I think right about now, you should be thinking yourself, there's something that's going to be so obvious. You truly dodged a bullet. Could be hearing about this person getting some kind of karma. That's why you are getting good karma for the situation. Yeah, everybody gets dished their karma at the same time. And it's not until all lessons have been learned. There's like, it's on different levels. You'll have your individual karma, but there will be also a group setting of karma that takes place too, right? This feels like the finale. I feel like you've already had your personal that helped get you out of the situation, that helped keep you from engaging to make sure you don't. But now there's like, they're about to hit that personal. And once that happens, you get the group. And it takes them a minute before they'll get their group too. But it will happen. Okay, so this is almost like you move, I move, you move, I move, right? But there's always you staying 1-2 steps ahead. That makes so much sense, because that is actually one of the King and Queen of Swords superpowers, is that they're so freaking logical. They think of all the different ways and possibilities, and they're always like several steps ahead of everybody else. Libra and Aquarius energy. We also have Libra with Justice, Cancer, Pisces, Chariot, Scorpio, Tower, Cancer, Leo, on King of Wands and Queen of Cups. And that's all the majors. The King and Queen. There is something here that's being protected. And I think it's your higher self. Like your higher self, your inner feminine, inner masculine, inner child, light and shadow. Like they're all right here. It's like, it's literally giving High Priestess. If I smushed all these together, I could basically show you the High Priestess right now, because all of your aspects are on the same page, are agreeing. That's what it is. You needed to get your mind, your head. Wait, that's the same shit, Jess. You needed to get your head and your heart on the same page. My body's telling me yes. Oh my Lord. No, for real though, you had to get, yeah. Yeah. This is all about making a final decision. What is it that you're letting go of, and what is it that you're going to fight for and you're not going to let go of? So help someone else. You know? Sorry. Anytime I have a logo or something on here, people are in the comments like, don't do that. So I got to take my sips off camera now, at least for this one. All right, animal spirit oracles. What do we want to add here? I can't get off of these cards. That's so powerful, you guys. It's so powerful. This could even be like a coming together of physical people, meaning new friends, maybe a new romance, maybe an upgrade in a romantic relationship, as in you guys are just feeling closer, you're finding something new to do, and lo and behold, you both really enjoy it, you're having fun. Maybe you just found a babysitter, maybe you just got good news, maybe you just paid off the car or paid off the home or got approved on something, job. There is a move and it's unexpected. I'm sorry. It does. I'm literally hearing storm, natural causes. There is an unexpected move for somebody here. And like, your intuition has been screaming at you to boogie, but you're not. So now, Tower. And guess what? You finally boogie. Okay, somebody is moving because you've been asked to move and you haven't. Now you're kind of being forced out. Yeah, how the universe views you. Pack your bags. You've got a trip coming up. 6 of Swords. This is also being led and guided. Like, you intuitively know. You know. Some of you, it's cross country, actually. So you need to also get your passport or whatever. Okay. There is wish fulfillment here. There is a lot of wish fulfillment here. We also have 7-7. Pause. We have 9-9. Then I saw 8-8. Then I noticed 11-11-11. And as I just see 7-7, I realized there's another 7 just underneath it. That's the second triple. So 11-11-11, 7-7-7, 8-8-9-9. Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I got all the numbers out. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Like 2 or 3. Please and thank you. It's like there's multiple people that need to make final decisions. It's not just about you and your final decision. Especially if we're talking about like a house or something, right? There's so many final decisions. There's the bank with the loan. There's the person that's selling the house. There could be contingencies on whether or not you can sell your house in time too, because you might need some of that money to pay for it, right? Like, there's escrow. There's so many. That's what this is. That's why you're getting worried, because there's so much going on. This and that are true at the bottom of the deck. Like, there's a little bit of yay, nay. I'm not getting bittersweet. It's not a bittersweet thing. It's just it's scary, but it's going to be good. I know it's for the best. It's just, it's a lot at once. You know what I mean? Tend to the small things and be infinite to the open possibilities. That's not what it says. I have dyslexia. I'm so sorry. Be open to the infinite possibilities. That makes more sense, doesn't it? If it's not just tending to the small things because you already got the big stuff out of the way, this is about one step at a time. Little bit by little bit. We don't need to rush. We don't need to, something's not a race. You need to know something is not a race. I like how Starfish Spirit came out with that, because not only does that talk about so many possibilities, I feel like it's basically saying all these little details are going to work out. It's going to work out. I don't know if you know anything about the way that a starfish reproduces or not, but it's wild. I've actually seen it firsthand. When they're in a comfortable environment, they are asexual, so they don't need to find a mate. They simply break off parts of themselves, and each leg, that I think there's 2 brains and the rest are legs. So the leg or the extra brain, I forget how it works again, but I watched a leg crawl off of the starfish and go hide at the bottom of the tank. It looks like little hairs down here, but those are actually thousands of teeny tiny little legs that this starfish or chunk of starfish will use to go find where it's going to regrow an entire starfish off of just that one little piece that breaks off. I kid you not. It was the most wild thing I've ever seen in my life. It was put in a fish tank, and less than 24 hours, it was like, this is a safe enough spot, I'm going to reproduce. And every time I pull this card, I think about that and how freaking magical it was. I think me and the group of friends that went to Florida were there for 2 weeks. That was like the last couple of days where we almost didn't get to experience it, so it just kind of made it that much more magical of a moment, just to witness that, that was wild. That was wild. Just to find a starfish on the, in the ocean like that, I guess isn't even that common. I don't know. I have fresh water by me, but anyways, I'm just saying anything's possible. And you know what? The more I do these readings, the more I realize the weirder the message, the more accurate it is. So it could get weird. It could get very weird. The tower's here. Starfish is here. It could get really uncomfortable here, especially when you've got your spiritual work, your purpose, what it is that you're meant to do here in your fears, worries, and concerns position. I don't like that. But you don't like it either, and you're doing something about it. And the divine is like, I hear you. We recognize you're right. Something does need to take place. Let's do that. I also see someone around you wanting to really step up. And I don't know if you're inspiring them or if they want to be a part of what you got going on and they know that they have to come correct in order to be a part of that. Something about somebody is hoping they qualify. That goes there. Ooh, interesting. They're hoping they qualify. And moving things around is also important here. Oh, feng shui. Yeah. Move your plants around. Move your living room, your furniture around. And look up feng shui, especially for bedrooms. Vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. I love when that comes out. I feel like not a single aspect of this is going to go unnoticed. Every tear you cried, ooh, I'm going to get real emotional here. Every tear you cried has been counted. You need to know. Not only are the possibilities infinite, but so are the miracles. Because that's what these possibilities are. It's ways to make things worth it. This feels like validation to me. 100 fucking percent feels like validation. Look at that butterfly. Because when a caterpillar creates and then wraps itself into its chrysalis, it turns to mush before it becomes a moth or a butterfly. Again, with the uncomfortable. I get it. It is going to be uncomfortable. I'm sorry. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And you know the best part? You get to just kind of do the small thing. Oh, look at that. 40-41. Bloody hell. I didn't even note. How did I not even see that? I just felt like these two go together because it's almost like just put on some music, take care of the small little things around the house that you need to get done right away, you know, like the dishes. And if you're out of towels, get some towels going through the laundry, you know, just the little simple things. Nobody's saying that you have to go clean the gutters right this minute. Nobody's saying that you have to go clear out the attic right this moment, you know. Nobody's saying that, but maybe just looking around and thinking, okay, I'd like to do that. I'd like make a list of things that you'd like to get around to. Not that you have to do it right now. Right now is a time of taking notice. Where are we at? This is basically a check-in. Where am I at? How do I feel about things? There's communication that's not coming in or going. There's a communication blockage. Also, butterflies 11. So there's the fourth 11. That's a crazy amount of 11s to get in a reading, you guys. Nobody gets 4. I mean, some of us do, but that is not an all the time situation. Anyways, I am going to leave this right here. I know this is going to help who it needs to, how it needs to, so I'm not even going to say I hope it does, because I know it will. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay so beautiful, and you got this. It's not a race. Take your time. You got this. I'll see you in the next one. Stay beautiful.